Destination 5 is about unlocking the full potential of new tools, technologies, and digital solutions for a healthy society. This destination has the key strategic orientation of promoting an open strategic autonomy by leading the development of key digital enabling and emerging technologies, sectors, and value chains. The impact areas of this destination include, for example, high-quality digital services for all, health technologies, new tools and digital solutions to be applied effectively thanks to their inclusive, secure and ethical development, delivery, integration and deployment in health policies and health and care systems, a competitive and secure data economy and industrial leadership in key and emerging technologies, as well as good health and high-quality, accessible healthcare. The expected impacts of Destination 5 are Europe's scientific and technological expertise and know-how, citizens benefiting from targeted and faster research, resulting in safer, more sustainable, efficient, cost-effective and affordable tools, technologies and digital solutions, high visibility and leadership in health technology development in the EU, reduced burden of diseases in the EU, and also both the productivity of health research and innovation, as well as the quality and outcome of the healthcare to be improved. And finally, citizens' trust and support to innovative technologies for healthcare.
There are 6 topics to be covered to meet these aims. Firstly, clinical trials of combined advanced therapy medicinal products, or ATMPs, with a total envelope of 50 million euros, and this is a research and innovation action. Secondly, integrated multi-scale computational models of patient pathophysiology for personalized disease management, otherwise known as virtual human twins. This also has an envelope of 50 million euros and is also a research and innovation action. Thirdly, better integration and use of health-related real-world and research data, including genomics, for improved clinical outcomes. This has an envelope of 35 million euros and is a research and innovation action. Fourthly, harnessing the potential of real-time data analysis and secure point-of-care computing for the benefit of person-centered health and care delivery. This has an envelope of 35 million euros and is an innovation action. The 5th topic is pandemic preparedness and response, in vitro diagnostic devices to tackle cross-border health threats. This has an envelope of 40 million and is also an innovation action. Finally, developing a data quality and utility label for the European health data space. This instrument is a coordinated and support action with an envelope of 4 million euros.
Then we go and look at the individual topics a bit more closely. So the expected outcome of the ATMP topic consists of 4 elements, and the proposals are expected to contribute to all of those elements. These 4 expected outcomes will benefit healthcare providers, developers and manufacturers, patients and EU companies, as explained in the slide. In terms of the scope of this topic, it has 2 main elements that should be addressed by the proposals. The first is about phase 2 clinical trials of combined ATMPs, and the second point is about clinically validated combined ATMPs. Under the first point, there are 2 options that can be both addressed by the proposals, or only one of the 2 can be addressed by the proposals. So the first one is about technologies ready to undergo interventional clinical trials, and the second is about technologies with safety or performance profiles that should undergo clinical validation in view of their inclusion in guidelines for specific clinical pathways.
For the virtual twins, all of the following elements should be covered in the expected outcome. The provision of access to and use of validated multi-scale computational models of individuals. Such models should be able to integrate different types of health data, including longitudinal health data, resulting in enhanced knowledge of complex disease onset and progression, improved personalized diagnostics and therapeutic strategies, and patients benefiting from early disease detection and effective disease management, including predictions and treatment options. The scope must address all of the following: the development of multi-scale and multi-organ, i.e. cell, tissue, organ, and organ system computational models that simulate individual patient pathophysiology. Advancing state-of-the-art modeling through diverse methodologies and data types to model throughout the different stages of the disease progression. Personalized twins by integrating spatiotemporal multi-scale models. And the models must be validated and able to generate evidence for delivering useful and clinically meaningful real-world observations.
The data integration topic lists 6 expected outcomes, and the proposals should contribute to most of them. These 6 expected outcomes focus on better linkage of health data from various sources, access to advanced digital tools for health data integration, benefits related to integration of genomics with other health data, better evidence base for addressing healthcare challenges, patient-focused health interventions, and increased trust in reuse of health data. The scope of this topic consists of 5 elements that all need to be addressed by the proposals. These elements include identification of barriers to health integration and access, development of new approaches to data integration, research on new techniques and tools to enable GDPR-compliant access to sensitive personal data, development of data management, storage and processing solutions, as well as data analytics using distributed learning and AI to query the data.
On the topic of harnessing the potential of real-time data analysis and secure point-of-care computing, the expected outcome should include all of the following 5 elements: continuous monitoring and/or fast real-time health status checks for healthcare professionals, wider access to real-time diagnosis, screening, monitoring and treatments, quicker reaction times and improved patient safety, increased opportunities for the use of the extraction of value from and the contribution towards the uptake of real-time health data, and reduced energy consumption. So the scope of this topic should address all of the following. Firstly, to develop and validate compact, cost and energy efficient extended reality-enabled other point-of-care devices and systems, instruments, continuous monitoring systems and/or analysis algorithms for the analysis of biological samples, and imaging systems with a high spatial resolution down to the cellular level, allowing for immediate clinical interventions. And secondly, advancing the use of point-of-care computing, data modeling, extended reality and/or machine learning, AI technologies applied to diagnosis and risk assessment.
The pandemic preparedness topic has 3 main expected outcomes, and the proposals should contribute to all of them. Firstly, all relevant stakeholders are expected to benefit from innovative diagnostic solutions that are better suited to tackle cross-border health threats. Secondly, the scientific and clinical communities are expected to have access to novel and improved methodologies for detection of pathogens with pandemic potential. And the third element is about having a diverse and robust pipeline of in vitro diagnostics available for clinical deployment. In terms of the scope of this topic, several elements out of the 4 listed in the slide are expected to be covered by the proposals. These 4 elements are about development of the following tools and methodologies: proof of concept or early studies, data-driven diagnostic and prognostic platforms, innovative systems linked to high sensitivity or specificity profiles adaptable for broader use, and innovative diagnostics sampling methods.
For the data quality and utility label, proposals are expected to address all of the following elements in the expected outcome. A label describing the quality and utility dimensions of the data sets. Data holders have clear specifications for dataset and dataset quality and utility labeling to comply with the European Health Data Space requirements. Ensuring the reuse of datasets, especially those that have been publicly funded, by making them more widely available. The Commission has access to a set of specifications for the data quality and utility label supporting the implementation of the European Health Data Space. The following elements should be covered in the scope. A data quality and utility framework, the identification and addressing of areas of improvement. Account should be taken of the various data users' needs. The development of a framework, a set of technical specifications for the data quality and utility label that supports the implementation of the European Health Data Space, and the development of recommendations for the label and model's successful implementation and adoption.
Thank you.
Thank you.